Halos 11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. Welcome to the Elimination Chamber. The final stepping stone on the road to WrestleMania is here at last. And we are kicking things off with the #1 contenders Elimination Chamber to determine who will challenge for the WWE Championship in the main event of Night 1 of WrestleMania Season 5. And out first, the prize fighter, Kevin Owens. Owens has drawn a lucky spot tonight. He's got a pod. He gets to enter tonight where he's going to get to rest for at least a few minutes while two guys beat the hell out of each other. The later your entry, the better in the Elimination Chamber, typically. We've seen some dominant victories in this chamber in the past. Last year, Drew McIntyre, in one of the big matches of the show, one of the main events of the show, entered the chamber #1 and beat everyone in less than 5 minutes each. There was never a point in the match last year where Drew had more than one person in the ring with him. But on the other side of that, we had a few years ago, 2 years ago, where Roman Reigns got the 6th and final spot in the chamber during his WWE Championship defense. And that was the reason he won, because he was able to pick up the pieces of LA Knight. But out next, the Prince, the former Judgment Day member Finn Balor, making his way down to the ring. When you come at the Prince, you best not miss. Finn Balor re-embraced the side that made people fall in love with him to begin with back in 2014 through about 2018. And now the Prince is here, Finn Balor. Balor has also gotten a spot inside one of the pods. I'm trying to think. This is, I was going to say this is Balor's first chamber match. No, it is not. Back in Season 3, 2 years ago, Finn Balor won the SmackDown Elimination Chamber. It's what got him that match with Seth Rollins at WrestleMania Season 3. Still one of my favorite matches to have happened at a WrestleMania within the Halos 11 Universe. Balor, former WWE Champion, former Royal Rumble winner, former Intercontinental Champion, former World Tag Team Champion, makes his way to the ring. So the Prince has arrived. Finn Balor looks out at old rival Kevin Owens. These two have had many of encounters in the past, dating all the way back to the days of NXT for them back in 2015. But Balor gives Owens a nod. Balor has drawn a spot in one of the pods tonight. And just like Balor, his now former tag team partner also has a spot in one of the pods. 1/3 of the Judgment Day, Damian Priest. The leader of Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley, is the current #1 contender to the Women's World Championship. We'll be finding out who faces her for that championship at WrestleMania later tonight in the Women's Elimination Chamber match. This is factually the smallest pay-per-view card in the history of Halos 11 Universe. We've only got, I believe, 5 matches tonight. But we also have several big segments, including AJ Lee and Tiffany Stratton face-to-face, as well as The Rock here in person, and some rumblings about another big guest that might be here tonight. So it's going to be a huge show one way or the other, even with there only being 5 matches. But also look at it this way. I'm not taking up too much of your Saturday. So, former Raw Tag Team Champion, former World Tag Team Champion, Damian Priest has also drawn a spot in one of the pods. The Punisher is one of the last people you want to have having a fresh spot in this match. Who's the last man that's drawn a pod? We're about to find out. There are 3 men left to enter this matchup. Oh, and this is the last person you would have wanted to see getting a pod. The 3 biggest, most dominant men in this match, Kevin Owens, Bobby Lashley, and Damian Priest, are all in pods. And the rest of the group, which means we now know who the starting 2 are going to be in this matchup. But Bobby Lashley making his way down to the ring. The almighty former United States champion storming down to the ring. An absolutely dominant force inside that ring is Bobby Lashley. So Lashley has made his way down to the ring. The Almighty looks around. I'm trying to think if this is Lashley's first chamber match or not. I believe in LS11 Universe it is. He was not in Season 1. He wasn't in the Season 2 match. And Season 3 he was on Raw. He was not in that chamber match either. He was one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions at that point. And then he wasn't in last year's either. And now, the fan favorite, the man everyone wants to see win this and go on to WrestleMania and make it Johnny Mania. Johnny Gargano on his way down to the ring. Gargano ready for action here. Johnny Wrestling wants to get the one thing that has evaded him this whole time in LS11 Universe. The WWE Championship. Last month at the Royal Rumble, there was a riot in the chat when he lost. When he failed to defeat Gunther. And now Johnny Gargano surveys the landscape. He goes into this matchup against main event Jey Uso. You see those glasses? WrestleMania XL, WrestleMania 40 on the mind of Jey Uso. Main event Jey wants a spot. Wants that shot at WrestleMania. A shot to become a world champion. So Jey has made his way to the ring. So Jey Uso and Johnny Gargano started out. It's about to go down. Here we go. Johnny Wrestling and main event Jey starting us out. Jey's got him up, taking him towards the corner. Gargano. Remember, Johnny had to fight through that gauntlet this past Monday. Had a hell of a showing, practically collapsed afterwards, is what I've been told. I've been told he made it backstage and just fell into the arms of Candice LeRae and Tommaso Ciampa, who were watching from backstage. Could be a big night for the wrestling family, though. Candice LeRae has a shot at the Women's World title in the Elimination Chamber later tonight. Big discus clothesline there from Johnny to Jey Uso. Jey Uso starting to get back up now. Johnny Gargano firing away with chops at him now. Gargano. Springboards. Oh, the referee got caught with a bulldog. He was aiming for Jey, ends up hitting the ref. No disqualifications inside the Elimination Chamber, at least. And they're about to have some company. Big super kick there from Jey. Jey's got him by the back of the head now. Jey Uso taking him towards the ropes. Who's drawn number 3? It's the Prince, Finn Balor. Balor enters the mix now. Balor and Jey had some problems earlier this season. Johnny Gargano taking down Jey Uso into a cover. Gargano for the 1. No, Jey kicks out. Drop kick from Finn Balor. Balor firing away at Jey now. And Johnny Gargano taking down Finn. Jey turns him around now, and Jey Uso pops him up. Johnny Gargano counters, kicks him in the head. And now Finn, code breaker from the Prince. Jey Uso's got Finn now, takes him down. Gargano goes for a discus. Sidesteps now, Finn Balor. Kicked in the head by Gargano now is Jey. Number 4 is about to join us. Moving right along and letting people out of the pods. Who's next? It's Bobby Lashley, the Almighty. Lashley about to be unleashed inside the chamber for the first time ever. It's Finn Balor with Bobby Lashley into the corner. Johnny Gargano springs back in, goes for that kick. Nobody home. Jey Uso taking down Finn Balor. Johnny Gargano goes for a right hook. Jey into a cover on Finn for the 1. No. Gargano turns his attention to Balor. Lashley, massive German suplex to Jey Uso. Gargano knocking back Balor, kicking the head. Down goes Jey Uso. Oh, and just Gargano knocking Lashley down as he was getting on the top. Priest or Owens about to join us in a moment here. No eliminations yet. Who's out next? Gargano rolls Lashley through and roundhouse kick. It's Damian Priest, which means Kevin Owens has that final spot. Priest entering the mix now. Damian Priest grabs onto Johnny Gargano and Damian Priest. Stun gun. Jey Uso's got Bobby Lashley in the ropes now. Jey Uso firing away at Lashley. Big kick there from Gargano. Priest now grabs onto Johnny Wrestling and Damian Priest. Caught by Finn Balor. Balor and Priest. I was going to say I didn't expect that. I didn't expect it to take too long before they started going at one another. Priest kicks out Gargano. Super kick into the back of the head of Bobby Lashley. But the Almighty's still standing. Kevin Owens about to be unleashed in 10 seconds. KO about to enter the mix. As Gargano rolls through Lashley. Cover. 1, 2. No, Lashley kicks out. Remember, Kevin Owens warned Johnny Gargano about being in the Elimination Chamber. Warned him not to do it. Practically pleaded with Gargano not to enter this match. Owens even threatened him. He said, I don't know what's going to happen to you when we get in the ring together. As Balor throws Gargano out of the ring. Still yet to have that important first elimination. Once one goes, the rest of the dominoes start to fall. Priest with a massive backbreaker to Balor. Could Finn be the first one gone? Johnny Gargano. Oh, kicks down Lashley. I think that might be the first time we've ever seen that kick work. So now Priest has got Balor. And Gargano kicking back Damian Priest. He's caught. Taken down with a flatliner. Gargano grabs Priest now. Rolls him through. Johnny Gargano has Damian Priest for the 1. No. Priest kicks out. Oh, and Kevin Owens and Johnny Gargano. Here we go. Super kick there from Gargano. Super kick to Jey Uso. Damian Priest picks up Finn Balor. And look at the bruise on the side of Finn Balor's face. Oh, he bunks the heads of Damian Priest and Bobby Lashley into one another. Finn Balor. Oh, Kevin Owens has got Johnny Wrestling now, taking him towards the corner. Balor grabs Priest into reverse 1916. Covered by Gargano. No, Owens kicks out. Balor into a cover. 2. Priest kicks out. Gargano goes up top now, and Johnny Gargano. Diving stomp. I think Finn Balor just gave him a look up. Did you really just? 1916 from Balor to Priest. Into a cover. For the 1, 2, 3. Damian Priest is the first man eliminated. Finn Balor beats his former tag team partner. Kevin Owens with Johnny Gargano into the corner. Owens, big splash in the corner, taking down Gargano. Owens turns his attention to main event Jey now, and Kevin Owens pulls Jey Uso in, hooks the arms. Owens, package powerbomb. Cover for the 1, 2. No, Jey Uso kicks out. Johnny Gargano now taking down Kevin Owens. Cover, 1. No, Owens kicks out. Super kick from Gargano to Owens. Now Gargano knocking back Jey Uso. Johnny Gargano grabs Jey into Gargano escape. Gargano escape in, but Jey Uso rolling through it now. Knee to the back of the head. Punches Gargano in the face. Now main event, Jey has got Johnny wrestling. Throws him up, throws spear! Jey Uso with a spear for the 1. Gargano kicked out. Gargano grabs Jey now, rolls him through. Gargano. 1, 2. Jey Uso eliminated. This Owens taking down Balor with a DDT. Johnny Gargano turns his attention to Bobby Lashley. Owens sending Balor back in the ring. Lashley. Oh, stunner from Owens. Cover. Falls count anywhere inside the chamber. 1, 2. No. Lashley stays in it. Balor's got Gargano down. Finn Balor. What's he thinking here? Balor. I think might be thinking coup de grace. No. He missed the double axe handle. Gargano. Caught. Balor throws him into the corner now, and Finn turns his attention to Owens now. Finn Balor takes down Kevin Owens. Taking him down now. 2 men eliminated so far. It's been Jey Uso and Damian Priest. Balor's got Owens. Kicks him in the head. Lashley comes in. Big hip attack there to Johnny Gargano. Balor takes down Owens. Stomp into the chest. Recover now. Balor's got Owens down for the 1, 2. No. Owens kicks out. Lashley now stalking Finn Balor. Hurt lock in on Balor. Kevin Owens now has got Johnny Gargano. Sends him off the ropes. Ducks him. Balor stomps the foot of Lashley. Stuns him. Knocking him back. Now Lashley sends Balor off the ropes. Lashley with Balor. Taking him down. Owens throws Gargano back in the ring. Lashley. Cover on Balor. 2. No. Gargano covering Owens. Owens kicks out. Owens kicked back now by Gargano. Gargano sent out of the ring again. Lashley grabs Balor, but Finn Balor. Stunner from Kevin Owens. 1, 2. No. Balor kicks out. DDT from Gargano to Lashley. Owens with a splash to Finn. Johnny Gargano. Oh, went for the back elbow. Lashley redirected him into the steel. Kevin Owens up to the top now. Kevin Owens. What are you thinking, Kevin? Kevin, what are you thinking here? Owens. Diving clothesline. Owens now grabs Balor back up to his feet. Owens with Finn. Lashley's got Gargano. Gargano slides out of it. Chop block to Bobby Lashley. Gargano kicking him while he's down now. Gargano putting the boots to Lashley. Owens has got Balor. Lashley now. Right hook to Gargano. Pulls him in. Bobby Lashley's got him up. Gargano's up. He's down. What a wicked powerbomb from Lashley. Balor with Owens. 1916. Lashley. Spear to Gargano. Cover on Owens. 1, 2. Cover on Gargano. 1, 2. Kick out from Gargano. Johnny wrestling, staying in it. Balor sends Owens out of the ring. Finn Balor up to the top rope. Balor. Oh! Wipes out Johnny wrestling. And now Lashley with Balor up on his shoulders. Bobby Lashley. Stun gun to the Prince, taking him down. Gargano getting back to his feet. Gargano. Super kick to Owens. Lashley taking down Balor now. Finn Balor. Used up all 9 lives in that match, did Balor. Shoulder block from Lashley to Gargano. Could Gargano be out of here? 1, 2. No! We're down to 3. One of these 3 men faces either Gunther or John Cena at WrestleMania Night 1. Lashley with a punch in the back of Gargano. And stomp into the arm. Owens runs right into a clothesline from Lashley. Lashley turns him over now, and Bobby Lashley. Look at this, just rolling here with Kevin Owens, taking him down. Lashley using that amateur background on Kevin Owens. Gets him back up to his feet now, and Lashley turns Owens around. Bobby Lashley into the hurt lock. Owens submits. No! No, he doesn't. Owens with a hip toss to Lashley. Gargano grabs Owens, though. Rolls him through. Gargano to his friend. 1, 2. Eliminates him. Johnny Gargano eliminates Kevin Owens. And Lashley taking him down. And Kevin Owens just gave Gargano a look of disgust. Lashley grabs Gargano. Lifts him up. And Bobby Lashley powerbomb to Johnny Gargano. Lashley's got Gargano now, and Lashley deadlifts him. Powerbomb. Gargano pulling himself into the corner. Gargano back to his feet, but Lashley grabs onto him. Lashley with Gargano back first in the turnbuckle. Overhead belly to belly. Gargano taking out the leg, though. Gargano takes out the leg of Bobby. And Lashley, the clothesline. Gargano was out of the way. Lashley has Gargano. Lifts him up. Lashley. Dominator! And Lashley with Gargano back to his feet. Forearm strike. Grabs him again now. And Lashley with Gargano towards the corner. Head first into the turnbuckle. And Bobby Lashley, what's he thinking now? Lashley, what are you doing? Slams down Gargano. And Lashley into the cover on Gargano. 2. Gargano kicked out. Johnny's still got life. And Lashley right hook into the back of Gargano again. Lashley picks him back up now, and Gargano up on the shoulders of the almighty stun gun. Takes him down. Lashley's got him by the throat now, and Lashley throws him across the ring. Gargano is taking a beating, but he is still getting up. Lashley looking to try and end that streak. End that streak of Gargano just getting up and getting up. Lashley's got a hold of him now. Lashley. Oh, Gargano takes a tumble. Lashley goes up top now, and Lashley telling Gargano, get up. Lashley, double axe handle. Bobby Lashley now grabs Gargano, and Bobby Lashley throws him back into the ring. Drops the elbow. Lashley trying to punch his ticket to a world title match at WrestleMania. And I think if he does this, it's game, set, no! Gargano! Super kick! And Johnny, here we go! Tuning up the band! Sweet chin music! Gargano into sweet chin music, falls into the cover! 1, 2, no! Gargano had the counter to the spear, and now Lashley kicks him in the ribs, and Lashley gonna look to finish him. Dominator! 1, 2, Gargano stays in it again. Johnny out grabs him, same way he eliminated Jay, same way he eliminated KO. 1, 2, nearly got him. Lashley stays in it now, and Lashley coming in hot. Spear! 1, 2, no! Johnny Wrestling stays alive again. And now Lashley's got him. Lashley looking at that deadlift. Gargano. Powerbomb. Grabs him by the leg now, and Lashley takes out the leg. Gargano staggering back to his feet, though. Lashley grabs onto him. Lashley scoops up Gargano. Launches him into the ropes. Lashley now grabs him again by the throat, and Lashley throws Gargano again. Turns him over with a kick now, and Lashley went for the elbow drop. Gargano getting back to his feet. Johnny Gargano caught him. Rolls Lashley through. Gargano. 1, 2. No! Nearly got him. Ducks him again. Rolls him through. Roundhouse kick. And now Johnny Gargano back into the corner. Gargano. Super kick. Back into the corner. Gargano. Here we go. He's got long distance to go. Tuning up the band for another sweet chin music. And Johnny crawling desperately towards the Almighty. Throws the arm over him. 1, 2. Lashley kicked out. Lashley kicked out. Super kick from Gargano. And now it's back to the drawing board for Johnny Gargano. As Lashley, went for a clothesline. Gargano sidestepped him, hit him with a German. Now Gargano pacing. Lashley getting back up too. Both men back to their feet now. Oh, there's the clothesline. Gargano grabs Lashley though, rolls him through. 1, 2. Johnny's going to Mania. Johnny Gargano's going to WrestleMania. Johnny Gargano catches Bobby Lashley off guard. And Johnny Gargano, he's been beaten to hell and back for weeks now. Gargano sneaks away with the win. Johnny Gargano will main event WrestleMania Night 1. And if Gunther beats John Cena in our main event later tonight, then we know Gargano gets round 3 with the Ring General. It's the face-to-face you never thought you'd see. But it's about to go down. As well, I suppose, as they say, it's Tiffy time. The center of the universe is here. Tiffany Stratton heading down to the ring. The Divas champion, Tiffany Stratton. 1 name left, and she gets that name at WrestleMania. But now she gets the face-to-face. The face-to-face she's been waiting on. Tiffany Stratton's made her way to the ring. She's taken down every name that came before her. Folks, at long last, AJ Lee. Skipping down to the ring is AJ Lee. Hasn't missed a step in the 9 years since she retired. AJ Lee and Tiffany Stratton face to face. So, let's do it.
Well, after all these years away, you finally decided to show yourself. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, just like her husband, back after walking out on all of you 9 years ago because she didn't like that she wasn't the center of attention anymore. And after all that time away, who did you come back to? Not either of your so-called daughters, Cora or little Roxy. You didn't go after big bad dominant mommy Rhea. You didn't even go after someone easy like Liv or Candace. Nope, you went straight to the center of the universe. Let me guess, you finally realized that the only star around here worth looking at is me, and now you're ready to fall in line like all of the others before you, so I can complete my trip through this little history book and become the greatest champion of all time?
Really? That's the best you've got? I've got to say, after hearing all of this talk about how great Tiffany Stratton is, after hearing all of this talk about how you're the center of the universe, hearing all of this talk about how there's nobody that can beat you, I don't think I really have anything to say to you from all of that. That was just a bunch of crap and a waste of my time.
You don't get to speak to me like that, you washed up has been.
And yet you're the one who wants a match with me. Let's get one thing straight, honey. I don't need this match with you. You need this match with me. Do me a favor. Take the next month before WrestleMania to try and do something to impress me, because right now, you're just another blonde Barbie bimbo disappointment.
And AJ Lee with a mic drop of a statement on that one.
You don't get to walk away from me. This isn't over, AJ.
Well, Tiffany, for now, I think it is. All right, well, coming up next, we have got the World Tag Team Championships on the line. As out first, here come the OC, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson to the ring. The official club, the original club, the only club that matters. The OC making their way to the ring. There's a big match for Gallows and Anderson tonight. A chance to become champions together for the first time since Season 1. If you weren't around back then, which most people weren't, Season 1 of LS11 Universe, these guys, as part of the OC alongside AJ Styles, they would win the Raw Tag Team Championships from the Viking Raiders, and then Gallows and Anderson would be released 3 days after the airing of the show where they won the titles, meaning that we had to scramble and get the belts off of them. They had 28 days as the Raw Tag Team Champion before losing to the Authors of Pain, who held them for a lot longer than that. Last month, it seemed like Gallows and Anderson might be on course to getting those titles back, but then Imperium found their way into the tag team title match at the Royal Rumble. And from there, the rest is history. So I know I've probably ranted and raved about it on TNA and SmackDown this week, but that new chair that I got, I am swinging back and forth in it right now, and it's neither creaked nor squeaked. So I'm so comfy, and you guys can't hear my chair making noises. It's great. But anyways, back on track. Here come the two-time World Tag Team Champions, Giovanni Vinci, Ludwig Kaiser, Imperium, on their way to the ring. The mat is sacred. That is the belief of Imperium. Kaiser and Vinci have been tag team champions for the last month. They've been on an incredible run this season, has Imperium. Imperium's got all the gold right now. The World Tag titles and the WWE title around the waists of Imperium. And now, we could be on the verge of Imperium walking into WrestleMania, champions all around, and walking out of WrestleMania the exact same way. Imperium make their way down to the ring, looking out at Gallows and Anderson. Ludwig Kaiser and Carl Anderson, part of the Flash Fury tournament that we've had going on. At this point in time, round 2 should be starting this week, with 4 weeks until WrestleMania. And then, of course, the finals take place on the kickoff to WrestleMania Night 1. Because both nights of WrestleMania will have kickoff shows with matches. No hardcore scramble this year, unfortunately, but it'll be a WrestleMania kickoff nonetheless. As Imperium have made their way to the ring. The World Tag Team titles up for grabs. Which team is going to walk out with the gold? Kaiser and Vinci handing over the gold to the official. Gallows and Kaiser starting us out. Here we go. They lock up. Gallows with a clothesline. Gallows taking him down now. Gallows pulls him in and drops him with a gutbuster. Tag made to Carl Anderson. Anderson into the ring now. Carl Anderson grabs onto him now, and Kaiser Sends Anderson off the ropes and taking him down. Ludwig Kaiser now grabs Anderson and hits him with a German suplex. Ludwig taking him down again. Now Ludwig Kaiser has Carl Anderson. Anderson catches him now. Anderson with Kaiser into the corner. Right hook connects. Grabs a hold of him now, and Anderson with Kaiser again. Head first off the turnbuckle. Ludwig now has his leg tied up by Carl Anderson, kicking to the leg. Carl Anderson getting knocked back now. Kaiser taking him down with a hip toss. Grabs onto him, getting him back up to his feet now. Ludwig Kaiser firing away at Carl Anderson, knocking him back. Knocks him in the corner now. Ludwig Kaiser with Carl Anderson. Throws him across the ring, into the corner now. Carl Anderson caught with an uppercut. Kaiser knocks him away. Kaiser, bulldog to Anderson, takes him down. Anderson now getting picked back up to his feet. Ludwig Kaiser grabs him. Anderson sends him in the corner. Grabs a hold of him now, and now Ludwig having his arm tied up in the ropes by Anderson. Carl Anderson grabs onto him now, and Carl Anderson, here we go. He goes up into the corner. Is he going to punch him? No. Makes him out on that. Anderson taking him down now. Kaiser getting back up. Kaiser taking him down. And Ludwig Kaiser now cutting Anderson off from Gallows. Ludwig Kaiser with Carl Anderson into the corner of Imperium. Tag is made. Giovanni Vinci enters for the first time. Vinci with a right hook now, knocking back Anderson. Right hook taking him down now. Carl Anderson getting knocked back. Hip toss there from Carl Anderson. Now Giovanni Vinci getting picked back up to his feet. Giovanni Vinci caught by Carl Anderson. Anderson taking him towards the corner now, but the referee is in the way. Referee keeping him away from the corner of the Good Brothers. That's all on you, ref. I'm going to say it. That's all on you. Vinci went for a chop. Gets caught. Knee into the ribs from Carl Anderson. Anderson kicked in the head now from Vinci. Giovanni Vinci getting him back up to his feet. Giovanni Vinci. Big chop there. Knocks him back now. For a right hook. Nobody home. Right hook from Carl Anderson now. And Anderson throws him into the corner. Carl Anderson. What's he thinking here? Grabs onto Vinci. And sends him face first into the turnbuckle. Now chops him. To recover now. Vinci's down. Anderson, no, unable to get him. To be the team that walks into WrestleMania with the tag titles is huge. Whoever gets this boot of doom there from Carl Anderson. Turns him over with a kick now. Carl Anderson, knee into the back of Giovanni Vinci. Tag is made to Gallows. Now Luke Gallows coming in. No, Vinci taking him down. Giovanni Vinci goes up to the top rope. Luke Gallows looking to throw him off the top rope. Down to the floor goes Vinci. Now Vinci getting punched in the head by Luke Gallows. Cover now. Gallows has got him down. Gallows cover on Vinci for the 1, 2. Kick out from Giovanni Vinci. Gallows kicks him in the back now. Tag made back to the machine gun. Carl Anderson enters the mix now. Anderson grabs onto him. Carl Anderson throws him off the ropes. Ducks him. Anderson pulls him in. Elbow strike from Carl Anderson. Tag made right back to Luke Gallows. And tag made to Ludwig Kaiser. Kaiser taken down with a clothesline from Gallows. Gallows has got him now. Gallows puts him in the ropes. Gallows turns his attention to Vinci now. And Giovanni Vinci takes a punch. Gallows tying up the arms of Ludwig Kaiser in the ropes. Kaiser knocked back now. Gallows grabs onto him. Gallows sends him off the ropes. Gallows has got him up. Kaiser punches him in the back now. Ludwig Kaiser grabs him. Crucifix cover on Gallows. Ludwig Kaiser for the 1. No. Gallows now grabs a hold of him again. Gallows with Kaiser up on his shoulders. Ludwig Kaiser in trouble. Gallows drops him face first into the turnbuckle. Pulls him in now. Luke Gallows taking him down. And slams down the arm into the mat. Luke Gallows has got him down now. Gallows getting him back up to his feet here. Luke Gallows picks him up on his shoulders. Gallows dropping Ludwig Kaiser. Into a cover now. Ludwig's down. Cover. 1. No. Rope break is going to save Imperium on that one. Gallows telling him to get back up to his feet now. Luke Gallows Pulls him in. Gallows lifts him up. Choke bomb from Gallows. Cover. Saved by Vinci. And now Gallows looking to make Giovanni Vinci pay. Drives him into the mat with a belly-to-belly. Now Gallows coming towards Ludwig. Ludwig knocks him back with a kick, though. And Ludwig Kaiser. Grabbed by Gallows now. Gallows has got him up. Kaiser taking him down. Dropping Gallows. Kaiser grabs Gallows back to his feet. Luke Gallows is up. Ludwig Kaiser. Here we go. DDT to Gallows. Cover. Anderson with the save this time. Now Giovanni Vinci is back up on the apron. Ludwig Kaiser with Gallows into the corner. Tag is made to Giovanni. Vinci with a right hook to Gallows, knocking him back. Giovanni Vinci kicks him in the back, turns him around, kicks him in the waist, pulls him in. Vinci's got him up. And oh, what a powerbomb there from Giovanni Vinci to Luke Gallows. Rolls him over into the cover. 1, 2, no! Luke Gallows stays in it. Gallows stays alive in this one now. Vinci chops him. And again, Giovanni Vinci firing away at Gallows, knocking him back here. Now Gallows grabs onto him. Luke Gallows with Giovanni Vinci of the ropes. Pulls him in. Power slam. Taking him down. He's got him now. He lifts him up. And double axe handle. Gallows in the corner. Tag is made to Carl Anderson. Now Machine Gun Carl Anderson comes in. Taken down with a neck breaker. Back to his feet now. Drop kick into the knee. Taking him down. Now Anderson telling Vinci to get up. Carl Anderson looking for. Going for gun stun. No. Vinci countered. Giovanni Vinci grabs onto him now. And Vinci. Anderson into the corner. Tag is made. In comes Ludwig Kaiser. Imperium. Gonna look for the Imperium. Bomb! Cover, but Gallows is there. Referee was way too slow getting to the count on that one. Now Ludwig Kaiser grabs the legs of Anderson, and Ludwig Kaiser spikes him on his neck. Cover on Anderson. Ludwig for the 1, 2, 3. Imperium retain. Imperium retain, and Imperium keep the World Tag Team Championships. Massive victory there for Imperium tonight. Your winners, and still the World Tag Team Champions. Big win there. Imperium with the win. Got more coming up at the Elimination Chamber right now. All right, the United States Championship is going to be on the line up next. As here comes the former U.S. champ to the ring. The colossal Bronson Reed storming down to the ring. Bronson Reed looking to become a 2-time United States champion tonight. Big matchup here tonight for Bronson. A chance to head into WrestleMania as champion. Bronson Reed's made his way to the ring. Here comes his opponent. the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne, on his way to the ring. Pete Dunne, the United States Champion, the Bruiserweight, with the gentleman William Regal in his corner. Regal has been an influential mentor to Pete Dunne these last few months and a very massive part of Pete Dunne's big single success these last few months as well. Pete Dunne, of course, getting the big U.S. title win back at Clash Castle thanks to William Regal's brass knuckles. So, Pete Dunne and Bronson Reed for the U.S. title. Let's do this. Here we go. Do apologize for the little bit of a technical glitch there with the game there. Did our best to recover from that. As Pete Dunne kicks Bronson Reed in the ribs. And these two are just going to go right after one another out of the gate here. Pete Dunne firing away at big Bronson Reed. We are never calling him that. I apologize. The colossal Bronson Reed now hits him with a stun gun. Turns over with a kick now. Grabs a hold of him now, and Bronson clobbering away at the head of Pete Dunne. Dunne goes down now as Bronson Reed drops the elbow into the back. And now Bronson standing over him. Pete Dunne pulling himself back up, but Bronson Reed drops the elbow on his back, and Dunne getting picked back up to his feet now. Bronson Reed grabs him by the back of the head now, and Bronson Reed puts him in the ropes. Reed grabs onto Dunne now, and Bronson Reed. Getting in here, Reed. Oh, what a pounce! Sending Dunne across the ring. Bronson Reed now into a cover on Pete Dunne for the one. Kick out from Dunne. Pete Dunne staying in it now, and now Bronson Reed grabs onto him. Bending back the hand now, and Bronson Reed stomping the hand. And again, taking down Pete Dunne. Bronson Reed drops the elbow on him now as well. Pete Dunne is down. It's pretty much been all Bronson Reed in this match so far. It's William Regal, the villain. William Regal taking that turnbuckle pad off. What an absolutely dastardly villain there is Regal. As Pete Dunne getting back into the ring, and Bronson Reed beats him back into the ring. Reed pulls him in. Pete Dunne finally getting some offense in now. Kicks Bronson Reed. Trying to knock him back now. Right hook from Bronson. Grabs a hold of him now, and Bronson Reed. Back body drop takes him down. Goes for a kick, trying to turn him over. Pete Dunne kicks Bronson Reed, taking him down. Bronson getting back to his feet. Pete Dunne now turns him around. German suplex, taking him down. Pete Dunne managing to knock back Bronson Reed now, and Bronson coming in. Pete Dunne pops him up. Headbutt, taking him down. Dunne grabs a hold of him now, and Pete Dunne, clothesline, into another one. Pete Dunne trying to turn things back around for himself here, coming up the ropes. Leaping clothesline takes down Bronson Reed. Getting him back up to his feet now is Pete Dunne. Big punch there. Bronson Reed answers back with one of his own. And now Dunne comes back with a chop. Bronson Reed hits him with a punch. Counter for counter here between these two. Bronson's got the size advantage. Is that going to also lead to the strike advantage between these two? You know, Pete Dunne's got a very much more tech-savvy background inside that ring. As Pete Dunne takes another swipe at Bronson. Bronson Reed counters. Bronson Reed kicked in the ribs, and roundhouse kick from Pete Dunne, taking him down. Dunne gets him back up to his feet now, and Pete Dunne with a big chop there, and flips Bronson Reed across the ring. William Regal throws a kendo stick into the ring, just in case Pete Dunne needs it, I guess. And now Pete Dunne coming on the ropes. Bronson Reed collides with him. Bronson with a right hook now, knocking back Pete Dunne. Big strike there, and now Bronson Reed with Pete Dunne. Massive Uranagi taking him down. Pete Dunne this past Monday teamed up with Imperium in a losing effort, but Pete Dunne, it's been made pretty clear he didn't care anything about being in that match. He didn't want anything to do with Imperium. He's never liked them. He would never willingly team up with them. That was the decision of the Raw GM. So Dunne just decided not to even get in the match. Went for a kick there, Bronson Reed. Pete Dunne went for a jab now. Bronson grabs him. Back body drop, taking him down. Bronson now into a cover on Pete Dunne. Cover for the one. Pete Dunne puts his foot on the bottom rope. Work smarter, not harder in a match like this, especially against someone the size of Bronson Reed. Big elbow drop there from Bronson. And again. Pete Dunne is down now. Bronson Reed goes for a kick. Pete Dunne Coming back in. Pete Dunne went for him. Counter for counter there. Dunne went for a roundhouse. Countered. Bronson Reed knocked back. Roundhouse kick from Pete Dunne. Dunne getting him back up to his feet now. Pete Dunne grabs Bronson Reed. Launching the big man across the ring into the corner now. Pete Dunne kicking the head of Bronson, taking him down. And now Pete Dunne getting him back up to his feet here. Pete Dunne with a jab. Roundhouse kick attempt again. Bronson's caught him now, and Bronson Reed taking Pete Dunne towards the corner here. Pete Dunne thrown head first in the turnbuckle. Bronson Reed now getting fired up. Reed with a massive chomp. Now Bronson Reed grabs onto Pete Dunne, turn him around. Punches him in the back now, and Bronson Reed grabs Pete Dunne. Throws him into the turnbuckle. And German suplex to the bruiserweight. Pete Dunne rolls out of the ring. And Bronson Reed getting fired up now. Bronson Reed. Oh, went for the dive. Pete Dunne got out of the way. And now Pete Dunne has got Bronson Reed down. Bronson pulling himself up. Pete Dunne went for a kick in the head, taking him down. Dunne grabs Reed now, getting the big man, the 300-pounder, back to his feet. Pete Dunne redirects him back into the barricade. Count 5 now. Pete Dunne throws him back in. 6 count. Grab back to his feet now. Pete Dunne with a jab, knocking back Bronson Reed. Forearm strike floors him now, and Pete Dunne with a kick. Dunne has got him down now. Bronson coming back in. Bronson running through the champion. Now Bronson Reed, here we go. Dunne in trouble. Bronson Reed setting up for Tsunami. No. Pete Dunne out of the way. Dunne, forearm strike. Here we go. He's got Bronson up. Bitter end. Connects now on Bronson Reed for the 1, 2. No. Pete Dunne can hardly believe it himself. Bronson Reed got the shoulders up. And now Pete Dunne grabs Bronson Reed, throws him across the ring into the corner. And finally, the referee seeing that turnbuckle pad that William Regal exposed towards the beginning of the match. Big chop there from Pete Dunne, knocks back Bronson Reed, but Bronson turns him around. Bronson Reed with Pete Dunne, back body drop to the bruiserweight. Pete Dunne goes down now. Bronson turns him over again. Bronson sending his face into the mat here, and elbow drop, taking him down. Pete Dunne's down now. Bronson Reed grabs him, slamming his face in the mat again, and another elbow into the back. Pete Dunne pulling himself up in the ropes now. William Regal yelling at Bronson Reed here. William Regal up in the face of Bronson Reed. Talking some smack to him. Regal, you might want to be careful, bud. If Bronson gets his hands on you, I don't want to know what happens. Taking him down now. Bronson Reed. Stomp to the chest of Pete Dunne. Into a cover now. Bronson Reed back into the cover. 1. Pete Dunne once again decides not to exert the energy. Doesn't force himself to kick out. Just puts his foot on that bottom rope. Bronson Reed grabs a hold of him now, and Bronson Reed taking Pete Dunne back towards the center of the ring now. Bronson has got Pete Dunne down. Pete Dunne back to his feet, takes out the arm. Down goes Bronson again. Pete Dunne kicking away at the head now. Pete Dunne has got Bronson Reed down. Grabs that arm, and Pete Dunne kicking away in the ribs. Bronson Reed punches him in the head, taking him down. Pete Dunne's got Bronson down now. Pete Dunne grabs onto Bronson Reed, getting in his face now. Bronson's got a hold of him. Bronson off the ropes. Clothesline. The ropes now, and senton from Bronson Reed. Pete Dunne is down now. Bronson Reed to become U.S. champ. 1, 2. Pete Dunne stays in it again. And now Bronson Reed with Pete Dunne in trouble. Reed pulls the champ in, and Bronson Reed spikes him on his head. Bronson Reed's going up. He's going to look for the tsunami, but Pete Dunne is starting to get back up to his feet. Bronson Reed's going to dive anyway. Went for him. Dunne out of the way, and Pete Dunne one more time with bitter end. For the 1, 2, 3. Pete Dunne retains his United States Championship. A hell of a battle between these two men tonight over the U.S. title, but in the end, Pete Dunne picks up the win. Your winner, and still U.S. Champion Pete Dunne, he will walk into WrestleMania with that gold in his mouth, I guess. We got plenty more coming up right now at Elimination Chamber. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my absolute honor and privilege to introduce the host of WrestleMania. Oh my god, we do this every year. Eventually, this isn't going to happen, I swear. Mike, somebody cut his music. Oh my god. Look, truck guys, production guys. Look, I know I'm not the GM anymore, but will you guys? Oh my god! Someone in the truck cut his music. Miz, man, you're what? You're about to announce me, the most must-see host in WrestleMania history for the biggest WrestleMania of all time, WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia? No, Miz. No. Miz, I'm tired. Is what I am. And I would like 1 year on this show to announce a WrestleMania host without some egotistical dumbass coming out here and thinking it's him. The hell do you mean? What are you trying to say? Miz, what I'm trying to say is, you're not the WrestleMania host. Have you been... Do you want our truth swap brains or something? Because you're not getting it through yours. Well, if I'm not the WrestleMania host, who is? Miz... Oh my god, why don't you just... No, you're going to tell me! Well, I was going to wait for the music to hit. But the WrestleMania host is Sylvester Stallone. That is right, folks. The host of WrestleMania is Rambo himself. Sly Stallone. Sylvester Stallone, Hollywood A-list action star, is your WrestleMania host. And he's riding in on a motorcycle, because of course he is. He's an action star, don't you know? Look at Stallone, man. Rocky himself is in the building. Rocky's the host of WrestleMania 40. How about that? Somewhere CM Punk's wondering who this is. Yeah, the joke writes itself. Stallone's here, though. What? We couldn't afford Schwarzenegger? If we're going to get an action star, I would have at least preferred the Terminator to Rambo. I'm going to give you one chance to shut your mouth before I shut it for you. Oh, look at the big actor coming in here thinking he's going to be able to lay a hand on me. Yeah, well, let me tell you something, Sly. You passed your prime. So you might as well walk away and hand me the keys to being the WrestleMania host. Right now. You know, Miz, I think you need a lesson. Yeah, and what kind of lesson could I get from you, Sly? Oh, not me. From a friend I made when I got here tonight. Yeah? And who might that be? Well, I'll give you a hint. He's gonna give you a lesson in some hard justice. Oh no, you can't be serious. Oh, what a right hook from Sly! Taking the cheap shot on Miz, and there's Dijak! And Dijak gets Miz up for Feast Your Eyes! It's official. Sly Stallone is going to be the host of WrestleMania 40. And along with Dijak by his side, he has laid out the Miz tonight. I kept it short and sweet for you, at least. Sylvester Stallone will be your WrestleMania host. Alright. Let's move on with more actual matches here at the Elimination Chamber. All right, it is our final Elimination Chamber match of the night. Our main event is not long after, as here comes the prodigy, Roxanne Perez, to the ring. Roxanne Perez ready for action tonight. Perez this evening has to defend that women's world title if she wants to make it to WrestleMania as champion for the second year in a row. Her reign has been interrupted a couple of times. This time last year, Trish Stratus was beating her at WrestleMania for the gold. And then just a few weeks after she would win the gold back from Stratus, Cora Jade would take it from her. And so Roxanne Perez steps inside the Elimination Chamber, I believe for the first time ever. I don't believe she was in the chamber last year. In fact, I don't think we had a women's chamber match last year. And now, out next, here comes the role model. Recently signed to Monday Night Raw from NXT. It's Bayley headed to the ring. It's a big night for Bayley as well. So Bayley joining the mix here, looking to become the Women's World Champion. She is a two-time champion across Raw and SmackDown. And now tonight she looks to become a Women's World Champion for the first time in quite some time. And now out next, representing the OC, it's Michin. Mia Yim looking for her first championship in LS11 Universe tonight. Big matchup here for Mia Yim this evening as well. She looks to become a champion for the first time in her career. So Michin Mia Yim has made her way down to the ring. She's drawn a spot in the pod as well. We have one name left entering a pod tonight. We have no idea which one it's going to be. It's one of the three remaining women. It's either Charlotte Flair, Chelsea Green, or Candice LeRae. We're about to find out as Mia Yim heads into her pod. Takes a look around the ring at Bayley and Roxanne. And the final woman that has drawn a pod is Chelsea Green. You got to think that Robert Stone definitely was able to talk to management and get Chelsea a spot inside of a pod, huh? The hot mess. Chelsea Green heading down to the ring. We saw her get a big tag team win over the Women's World Champion Roxanne Perez on Raw earlier this week when Roxanne Perez teamed up with Bayley. Chelsea and Tiffany ended up getting the win on that night. A very dangerous pairing there, to say the least, is Chelsea Green and Tiffany Stratton. So, Chelsea Green makes her way to the ring. Hot mess. Taking a look around, surveying the landscape. Which means we now know the two women that will start out this match. As out next, it's Mrs. Wrestling. We saw her husband win in our big #1 Contenders Elimination Chamber earlier tonight. And so now Candice LeRae looks to make it 2 for 2 for the Gargano family tonight. LeRae ready for action, ready to try and become Women's World Champion. She's a former NXT Women's Champion, a former SmackDown Women's Champion, a former Women's Tag Team Champion. The only women's title she's yet to hold here in the LS11 universe on WWE's side of things is the Raw Women's/Women's World title. So tonight she gets a chance to do that. I believe her first ever chance to do that on a premium live event. LeRae takes a look around, and she knows she's about to be joined by the Queen. Here she comes. Charlotte Flair heading down to the ring. The Queen has yet to be a singles champion in LS11 Universe, and I think that fact shocks many people. It shocks me, I can tell you that. So, Charlotte Flair joins the mix. Let's do this. Charlotte and Candice starting it out. Here we go. As Candice LeRae comes in out of the gate into a Hurricane Rana, taking down Charlotte Flair. Off the ropes now, Candice LeRae sends Charlotte out of the ring. Candice LeRae going up to the top rope now, and Candice LeRae perched up high here. Candice looking to fly. LeRae looking for missile drop kick to Charlotte Flair. Now LeRae grabs onto Flair, pulls her in now. Charlotte Flair thrown back into the ring by Candice LeRae. LeRae goes for a stomp to the chest of Charlotte. Takes her down now. Candice LeRae getting her back up to her feet. LeRae caught by Flair now. Charlotte Flair sends her off the ropes, and Flair ducks her. Charlotte now leapfrogging her, and Charlotte Flair with a massive elbow strike taking down LeRae. Turns her over with a kick now. Countdown begins. Who's going to enter next? Let's see Michin up there getting ready. None of these women know who's going to enter next. Her pod door opens as whoever comes in. Who's it going to be? It's Michin. Smart of her to start warming up then. Michin, Mia Yim joining the mix now. Charlotte goes into the leg of Candice LeRae. Flair now caught by the back of the head by Mia Yim. And Mia puts her up in the ropes now. Mia Yim grabs onto her. Taking her down and stomp to the chest. Candice LeRae with a chop block taking down Michin. And now Mia Yim caught with a kick into the back. Charlotte's caught now, and Mia Yim getting back to her feet as Candice sends Charlotte off the turnbuckle. I believe Candice LeRae actually defended against both of these women during her time as the SmackDown Women's Champion many of years ago. It's almost been 3 years since that happened. Crazy to think about that, huh? Season 3, arguably our most important season. Second most important. I'd say Season 4 is our most important. Season 3 has almost been 3 years now. Who's coming out next? The women's champ is in. Roxanne Perez joins the mix. Roxanne Perez drop kick into the back of Michin. Now Perez turns her attention to Flair, kicks her in the knees. Charlotte grabs a hold of her. Candice LeRae grabs Mia Yim. And now Charlotte. Whoa, Roxanne counters, throws her out onto the steel. Now LeRae firing away at Mia Yim. Candice LeRae has her down now. Roxanne Perez kicks the leg of Candice LeRae. Grabs onto her, rolls her through, stacks her up, cover. 1, no. Candice LeRae kicking out now, and now Roxanne Perez kicking the ribs, and a clothesline, taking her down. Charlotte now grabs a hold of Mia Yim, taking her down. Into a cover now. With a 1, no. Kick out from Mia. Who's going to come out next? Only 2. It's either Bayley or Chelsea. Who's it going to be? And it's Bayley entering the match. LeRae sent into the steel grating of the Elimination Chamber. Bayley enters the mix now, and Bayley turning her attention to Mia Yim. Mia Yim with a big splash to Charlotte now. Candice LeRae throwing Roxanne back into the ring. 2, no. Charlotte stays in it. Which means Chelsea Green is going to have to start warming herself up. Got to start warming up before that pod opens, and she is thrown right into the mix with the top women of Monday Night Raw. As what a double team there from Flair and Perez. Chop block, big boot at the same time. Just about turned Mia Yim inside out with that one. Charlotte swings her around now, and Charlotte grabs onto her. Head first into the turnbuckle goes Roxanne. Mia Yim grabs Bayley, sending her off the ropes now, and a hip toss Charlotte. Over the moonsault. Cover. Here comes Chelsea. Chelsea Green enters the mix. Now Charlotte to take out the women's champ. Natural selection. Big DDT there from Mia Yim to Bayley. Charlotte cover on Roxanne. 1, 2. Kick out from Perez. Wicked stepmother from Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae trying to take out Chelsea Green quickly here. Mia Yim. Sunset flip. Gargano escape in on Chelsea. Punch to the head now from Candice to Chelsea. And now Roxanne with Impaler DDT to Chelsea Green. Into the cover now. Chelsea Green down. But I think Candice LeRae accidentally broke that one up. So Roxanne Perez kicking the ribs. Chelsea going for the ride. Pop rocks. 1, 2. Chelsea Green's the first one eliminated. Wasn't a very long showing for Mrs. Cardona, was it? It's now Roxanne Perez with Charlotte back to her feet. Roxanne Perez. Facebuster to the Queen. Charlotte goes down. Perez into a cover. 1, 2. No, Charlotte stays in it. Chelsea just trying to get out of here. She's on the complete other side of the chamber net. Chelsea, what are you doing? Okay, now she's finding her way out. Now she's finding her way out. We're good. She's figured it out, everybody. It's Candice LeRae now. Dropping Bayley. Yim goes for a kick. Roxanne Perez takes up the legs now. And Perez sidesteps. Gets caught. Mia Yim's got her by the back of the head. Candice LeRae taking down Bayley for the 1. For the 2. No. Now Charlotte turns her attention to Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae turns her around though. LeRae knocking back Flair. And reverse DDT. Pulling through. Cover now from Roxanne Perez to Mia Yim for the 1. No, Mia Yim kicks out. Now Candice LeRae taking down Charlotte. Bayley raked to the back of Candice LeRae. Mia Yim getting fired back with punches from Roxanne. Roxanne Perez now. Facebuster to Mia Yim taking her down. Mia Yim getting picked back up to her feet. Bayley grabs onto her now. And Bayley, forearm strike from Roxanne Perez. And again. And again. And now Perez kick to the ribs of Mia Yim. And pump rocks. Mia Yim could be in trouble here. Another elimination potentially from the champion. 1, 2. Mia Yim eliminated. Oh, and now Charlotte has got the champion up and down. Roxanne Perez now rolls Charlotte through. Roxanne with the biggest threat in this matchup. Kicks out just Charlotte. Now Charlotte. That's her right hook. Countered by Roxanne. And Roxanne caught by Flair. Flair now sends her into the corner. Charlotte Flair grabs a hold of her. Elbow strike from Roxanne. Candice LeRae now drop toe hold. Gargano escape in on Charlotte. A Gargano escape is in on Charlotte Flair. Is Charlotte Flair about to tap out? No, she doesn't. And Roxanne Perez goes up to the top of the pod. Perez. Diving splash to Flair. But ends up accidentally breaking up LeRae's pinfall. Now Bayley rolls Candice LeRae over into a cover. With a 1, 2, no. Now I think Roxanne wants to get all of that on Flair this time. Roxanne dives onto Charlotte Flair. Roxanne Perez is down and Bayley looking to make sure the Queen gets taken out, but now Candice LeRae. Roxanne Perez takes down Charlotte. Bayley to belly to LeRae. Double cover. 1, 2, 3. LeRae eliminated, but Charlotte kicked out. Bayley taking down the women's champion. Into the back of Charlotte now and Roxanne. Bayley covers Charlotte off Roxanne's splash. 2. Charlotte Flair eliminated. And now Roxanne Perez stalking Bayley here. Roxanne kicking the ribs. Follows it up with pump rocks. 1, 2. No! Bayley gets the shoulders up. Roxanne thought she was going to be able to end it just like that. Both of these women have an immense amount of history with Rhea Ripley, who the winner of this match faces at WrestleMania. Bayley ducks under her now, and Bayley goes for an elbow. Roxanne, forearm strike, knocks her back. Takes down Bayley again now. Roxanne rolls her over, stacks Bayley up. Turns her weight over onto her now. Roxanne for the 1, 2. Roxanne Perez retains. Had to take a bit of a shortcut to do it, did Roxanne Perez tonight. But ultimately, Perez is able to pick up the win, and Roxanne Perez is still the WWE Women's World Champion. A hell of an Elimination Chamber match tonight. Roxanne Perez overcomes all of her opponents, and Roxanne Perez will be going to WrestleMania to face off with Rhea Ripley. We still got a little bit more before our main event, but John Cena versus Gunther will be our next match and our final match of the night. Big victory there for Roxanne Perez. Well, folks, the People's Champ, the final boss, is at the Elimination Chamber, just like he promised. The Rock has come back to the LS11 universe. People's Championship over his shoulder. The Rock laid out LA Knight a few weeks ago, and now the final boss says he wants to address his status, address what is going to be happening involving the final boss at WrestleMania in just 4 weeks from today. We are 4 weeks away from WrestleMania. Let that sink in for a minute. The Rock is here. Finally! The Rock has come back! No, we're not doing the sing-along with The Rock. You all lost that privilege when you started chanting LA Knight's name while The Rock was trying to speak. You lost that privilege when you started booing the final boss for beating the hell out of your self-proclaimed People's Champ. But now what you all want to know is what the final boss, the director of the board, has going on at WrestleMania 40, the biggest WrestleMania of all time. The Rock was in the main event of WrestleMania last year against Roman Reigns, Tribal Combat for that head of the table. The Rock battled Roman Reigns in the biggest main event in the history of WrestleMania last year. What does the final boss have left this year? Well, The Rock could have any match that he wants. The Rock could do anything and everything he wants at WrestleMania. The Rock could put himself in the main event between Little Dominic Mysterio and CM Punk. Take Crybaby Phil's WrestleMania dreams once again. The final boss could put himself in the main event instead of that little turd, Johnny Gargano. Thrice in a lifetime if John Cena were to win tonight. The Rock could have a rematch with Roman Reigns. The Rock could have quite literally any match that The Rock wants. But the match that The Rock wants... Oh, hang on a minute. He's here. The Megastar. L.A. Knight is in the building. And now LA Knight circling the ring. Rock talking some smack to him. LA Knight is circling The Rock, the People's Champ, finding out what it's like. Let me talk to ya! You want to beat me to a bloody pulp, Rock. You want to ambush me after the main event of Raw. You want to call me a joke, a one-hit wonder, a cheap knockoff. Nah. Let me ask you something, Rock. What match, since I interrupted you, what match did you want at WrestleMania, if not this one? Well, let The Rock lay some gospel on ya. Fake People's Champ. The match The Rock wants. It doesn't matter what match The Rock wants at WrestleMania. Because there's only one match that you're getting, Final Boss. Because every time you come out here, and every time you come out here and you try and talk about what match you want, every time you try and insert yourself in a title match, give yourself a big WrestleMania payday for a match you don't deserve, a match you haven't earned after you've been out of here for over a year. Every time you try and get in my way and keep me away, I will be here to make your life a living hell, Rock. And these people, the mega stars, the fans of the mega star, they're going to be out here. And every time you try and open your mouth, they're going to say it. They're going to drown it out. They ain't going to be saying Rocky, Rocky. They're going to be saying, with everybody saying, that was cute. That was cute. You really think that's going to keep working, though? You think they're going to keep doing it? Why don't you let the Rock show you a thing or two? I'm sorry, were you waiting on them to say something? Beat me to a bloody pulp all you want, Rocky. They've picked their new People's Champion, it ain't you. So, let the megastar lay some words of wisdom on you, huh? WrestleMania. You'll want to call yourself the People's Champ when you're not around the people anymore. Meet the megastar for that People's Championship. And when it's all said and done, I'm going to rip that stupid bull off of it. And we're going to put three syllables on it with everybody saying, L.A. Knight. Yeah. Whoa! LA Knight returns, and LA Knight has laid out The Rock. The WrestleMania challenge has been thrown down for the People's Championship. LA Knight is back. Folks, it is time for your main event of the evening. This match determines who Johnny Gargano faces in the main event of WrestleMania Night 1. And you never count out Big Match John. John Cena tonight looks to become an 18-time world champion. Break the record he already set just a year and a half ago. Back at Survivor Series Season 3. John Cena sprinting down to the ring. Big Match John, the franchise player. So John Cena is ready to go. John Cena is ready to become an 18-time champion. He's done it all. He is a first ballot Hall of Famer, for sure. But he has to get through the ring general. As Missile joins commentary for the main event, it would seem. Gunther, the ring general, on his way to the ring. Gunther watched his soldiers, watched Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci pick up the win earlier tonight over the OC. Pressure is on now for the leader of Imperium to get the win here and make sure that Imperium will walk into WrestleMania with gold around all three of their waists. So Gunther has made his way to the ring. Gunther and Cena, this time last year, they faced off. And Gunther was the winner. But John Cena's been on another level as of late. There it is, the WWE Championship up for grabs. Only one man will main event WrestleMania Night 1. Will it be John Cena? Or will it be the Ring General, Gunther? Cena and Gunther. Without any further ado, here we go. Gunther comes in, clothesline out of the gate to Cena into a drop kick. Grabs a hold of him now, does Gunther. He picks Cena back up to his feet, and Gunther bouncing Cena off the turnbuckle. Back up again now, and Gunther with Cena. Again. John Cena just drops, and Gunther grabs a hold of him. Ripcord lariat, turning Cena inside out. John Cena just down. Gunther pulls him in again, and Gunther hits him with another one. And now Cena fights back. Cena, clothesline. And again, John Cena taking him down. Now Cena going under Gunther here. Cena with a right hook now, and John Cena fighting away at the ring general, but Gunther, clothesline, taking him right back down. As soon as Cena tries to get some offense in, Gunther just takes him down. Cena now back into the ring, and Gunther, right hook's connecting now. John Cena knocking him back, goes for a right hook. Gunther goes for a chop, but Cena goes chop for chop with Gunther there. I don't know if that's a good idea, though, if you're John Cena. Now Gunther's the one on the retreat, and Cena tells him, bring it. Gunther back to his feet, back into the ring now, and Gunther chopping the hell out of John Cena, goes for a boot. Cena counters. Cena, right hook now, knocking him back here. John Cena jabbing away at him now, grabs a hold of him. Cena with Gunther, throws him across the ring, into the corner, goes for him. Clothesline connects from Gunther. Now Gunther with a running drop kick, taking down Cena. Cena getting picked back up to his feet now. Gunther pulls him in, double underhook, and suplex, taking him down. Cena getting back up to his feet now. Gunther pulls him in. Gunther throws Cena across the ring, clothesline. Take him down, and Knee into the face of Big Match John. John Cena getting picked back up to his feet now, and Gunther goes for another chop. Cena answers back now, and Cena knocks him back. John Cena, here we go. Cena, shoulder block. Into another. And now John Cena telling Gunther to get up. Gunther just leveled him with a clothesline. And now Gunther with Cena pulls him in. Powerbomb. 1, 2. Cena kicks out. John Cena now getting picked back up to his feet by Gunther. Gunther chops him. Cena slaps him. And these two getting into a chomp off now. John, I don't know if that's a good idea. John, buddy, a guy of your age, you don't stand a chance on a chop fight with Gunther, but Cena's going to try. And Gunther, massive lariat to Cena. Into a cover. Gunther, 1, 2. Kick out from Cena. Cena goes out of the ring now. Gunther follows after him here. The ring general with Cena. Back to his feet. Gunther throws Cena back into the ring now. Gunther's got him down. It's Gunther. Oh, went for a knee strike. Cena out of the way. Now John Cena, right hook connects again. John Cena knocking him back. Cena goes for a right hook. Gunther counters. Gunther, clothesline, taking him down. Now Gunther grabs onto John Cena. Gunther grabs a hold of him now, taking him down. Got him by the head. And Gunther slams down Cena by the head. Back to his feet now, and Gunther. Oh, Cena counters. Cena, hold on, turns Gunther around. Cena with Gunther. Up on his shoulders now. John Cena with attitude adjustment. Cena to put down Gunther for the 3. 1, 2. Kick out from the ring general. Cena throws a kick now, and Cena, he knows he can't just let Gunther roll out of the ring and get away from him. Cena getting him back up to his feet now, firing away at Gunther. John Cena grabs a hold of Gunther now, and Cena sends him into the ring apron. Gunther getting him back up to his feet now, and Cena getting him back to his feet. John Cena with Gunther. Throws him back into the ring. Gunther's down now, and Cena has him down now. Gunther in trouble. John Cena turns him over with a kick now, and Cena tells Gunther, oh, went to say you can't see me. I think Gunther saw him. As Gunther now with Cena hits him with that big lariat again. Gunther now pulls Cena in, and Gunther with the last symphony to John Cena. 1, 2. Cena stays in it again. Gunther gets him back up again now, and Gunther overhand chop. Pulls Cena in. John Cena counters. Cena knocked him back now, and Cena, here we go. Shoulder block. John Cena coming back in. Hits him with another one. Now Cena, here we go. Ducks him. Pops Gunther up, and takes him down. Gunther's down now. Cena, here we go. He's going to try it again. You can't see me, ring general. On the ropes. 5. Knuckle. Shuffle. Takes down the ring general. And now Cena with Gunther back to his feet. John Cena turns him around. Kicking the ribs. Here we go. Cena. A second attitude adjustment to Gunther. Rolls over towards him. Cena into the cover. John Cena for the 1, 2. No! Nearly captured number 18. Did John Cena. And now Cena gonna try it again. John Cena ducks him again. Kicking the ribs. Going for number 3. Hey, to Gunther. Cena, arm over him now. Cover on Gunther. 1, 2. Nearly got it, but Gunther got the shoulder up. And I think it's because Cena wasn't able to really cinch in that cover on that one. And now Cena goes around to the leg of Gunther, but Gunther kicks him in the face. Gunther grabs a hold of Cena now, getting him back to his feet. And Gunther with John Cena into the corner. Just look at Cena's chest from all the chops Gunther's been dishing out. Cena's chest is beat red right now, and Gunther chomps him again. Getting him back up to his feet now. Cena is down. Gunther chomps him a second time. Getting him back up again now. Cena does it again. Gets him up again now. Gunther chopping the holy hell out of John Cena. Gunther going up to the top rope, and Gunther gonna look to fly. Gunther, no! Cena out of the way. Now Gunther getting picked back up to his feet. Cena throws him into the corner now, and went for a kick. Cena gets him down. Gunther back to his feet. Drop kick sends Cena flying across the ring. Both men down. Now Cena pulling himself back up in the corner, and Gunther grabs a hold of him now. Now Gunther turns Cena around. What is he thinking here? Gunther with Cena, throws him across the ring, sends him into the corner. And now the ring general kicks him in the head. Gunther's got him down now. He picks Cena back up again. And Gunther goes for the chop. Cena chopping him back now. John Cena, his turn. Cena, they're coming in now, and Cena, here we go. And Cena's going to try and trade chops with Gunther again. It didn't work out for you last time. Cena's got that heart and soul. He'll never quit. He never gives up. Does John Cena. Gunther's dishing it back out. These two are just trading strikes. Cena with another chop. Gunther with a right hook. Cena with a chop. Gunther went for one. Cena throws one. Gunther chomps him. And now Gunther into the sleeper. Gunther into the sleeper. I think he's going to make John Cena quit. No, Cena prying the arms free. Never give up is the motto of John Cena. And we are seeing that on full display right now. Headbutt from Gunther. Pulls him in. Kicks him in the ribs. And Gunther with John Cena up. And Dunne kicks him a second time. Now does Gunther. Pulls Cena in. And Gunther gets Cena up a second time. Power bombs him a second time. Now Gunther going up to the top. And Gunther on the top. Flying splash to John Cena. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Gunther with the victory. Gunther has beat John Cena. Gunther has picked up the win. Gunther is still the WWE Champion. Thank you all so much for watching tonight. I will see you all for Raw on Monday, LSWF Reality Check tomorrow, and what is this? What in the hell? Oh my god. Right now. Holy hell. Summon them. We're here.
What you are! What you are! Rebel! What you are! Rebel! And what you are!